Welcome to 151 Gaming, and today I'm going to give you the tour of the slog builds I've been working on. So we're going to toggle the free camera. You're going to have to forgive me if I'm a little bit rusty with it. I'm not used to it. But let's go ahead and fly around the perimeter and over the buildings, and I'll explain as we go. So I originally built this place with junk walls when I first acquired it. This is before I got the DLCs to work. And now that I got it to work, here are all the walls. I added a bunch of turrets to it, and I'll go into more detail when we hit the ground on it. But this is all the walls. I stopped a wall at this building because I didn't see a need for it. Continued it. It's one of my better builds, honestly. I had so much fun building this one. So let's go take a look at the buildings. We're gonna pan up here. So this is the workers' building. The top floor is their beds, where they're going to sleep. I can't delete their beds, so there'll probably be additional people who will sleep there. But I have these two turrets, and these two laser turrets in the middle. So I've got 6 turrets on the top. Fly over here. Don't mind the extra panels on the roof. I have to delete those when I get to it. But we have at least 4 turrets up here. And we have 3 turrets on this one. So the way I did it, I put a stairway up in here to the floor. Came up on top of the roof, put them up here, went back down, deleted the floor or the stairs and put the ceiling back in. But when I was up here, I jumped over here because it's not that big of a gap from this corner over here. So I just ran and jumped it and put these up here. That's how I got this up here. Now, this is the sole survivor's house. This is his main drag. This is his home. This is the store. That lower level is the work area. That is the living area. That's the bedroom area. And we'll hit the ground and we'll get a tour. Oh, let me toggle out the camera. Alright, here we are, ground level. This is a God mode build, which means everything in here is from the God mode toggle, the command. So unlimited supplies and all that jazz. So we put a raider's tent. I put a working campfire over their dead one and a bench. And they actually used the bench, both the caravan guard and the doctor that comes in here. They will actually use the bench. I put the Brahmin feeding trough over here, and she knows where it's at. I put some food in there. These are foundation flooring. I put a bench here. All of these are just little pillars for looks, mainly. You have a guard shack that covered mainly this corner is all I really wanted to cover, because if you go back down,
let's see now.
These are foundation as well. this one here will cover all of this. So I took the gate out that I had here originally. You guys didn't see that because I didn't post that video. But I had a gate here originally about maybe right here. And I took this out when I redid the wall because I didn't see a need for a gate in that area. So the workers usually hang out in this spot, and I really wanted to get their beds out of here because they're in a shower stall. I mean, for crying out loud. So I was able to get one bed out, either this side or the other side, and I put these banks of lockers in. I put some pictures up. I put that there. They have a Nuka-Cola clock. I put new toilets in. But that's all I really did on this. All the junk items are already there. I did scrap the shelf, or not the shelf, but the bank of lockers that were here because I was going to put like a seating area here. But that area needs a little bit of work. It's not 100% done, but I wanted to show you about how far I got with it. So we'll come over here. I put the walls in, that way it had a little bit of privacy, kinda, for taking a shower. But you have the Nuka-Cola thing there. Got brand new toilets over here. I put pictures up because their pictures weren't that great. I do believe this bed over here was the one I was able to delete, and it was just a fluke. I tried everything, console commands and all that crap was out of mod. I don't use mods on this game to get rid of the beds, and it ain't happening. I'm stuck with those beds being in the bathroom. Whatever. It is what it is. But I really didn't do too much to this section here. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with it. So, let's give you a tour of the outside really quick, what I've done. Scaffolding, turret. Great way to add defense. Garden plots and potatoes. I moved the benches from this side over to here. That was already there. Put a burn barrel thing here. Laid down some shack floors. Put a big old generator, cheap mode. Love it. Added some more water pumps here, a barbecue thing, that way they have options if they don't want to slow roast their stuff, they can grill it. Put the fishing racks and all that good stuff there. I placed a turret with a generator here. I moved all of the mook fruit and razor grain that I had over here originally, where the generator is, with a whole bunch of mook fruit. I moved those over here. The razor grain was further up this way, but I moved it over here. Added some more water pumps. That seemed to be working pretty well. Added a guard shack here, so you have great visibility throughout this area, as well as a backup with a couple turrets on this side.
Thanks for your help.
Added some more water here. You're welcome, Wiseman. These are shack barricades
This is all
in the
much
wood
more
section.
exciting than domestic life, I assure you.
So I added flags and a light. They don't work yet. I'm still trying to figure out the power. I added an ice machine, the milk vendor, a new Nuka-Cola machine, because this has a front glass piece that's intact versus the one that was broken. I added these up here for decoration. Put their bench back over there. Added some more over here. I threw a life ring in there just because why not? It's a pool. Put the doghouse underneath the stairs. Added a tub. This is all, these are full squares, I believe, and then these are all the halfy squares. I don't remember if they're from the warehouse section. They might be. You're gonna have to forgive me if I don't remember. But I got a tub full of melons. concrete store. These are oil lamps, so they're not power. So this is the store. You're gonna have your weapons over here and your armor over here. I gotta stock the armor section, but this is all the general store here. Either things fell through the table or dog meat knocked them off. And he knocked those down too. And we got the clothing store. I gotta dress up the mannequin, so I gotta find some stuff for that. So this is all the store. So, very basic. These tables were already here. So if you have the DLC, you can actually delete these tables and chairs and lantern and put them all back. So don't be freaking out if you delete those and you can't get them back. If you have the DLC, you can get them back. Now the DLC, I've learned if you are on PC, everything needs to be on the C drive. That's why mine wasn't working. I had it on a different drive, so I put it on the C drive, and now I get to do the Far Harbor decoration, as you see, all over my house. There's Cosworth opening the door. What a good butler. So welcome to my house. You're greeted with a cooking station, as well as a picnic table, my bed, rug, dresser, a little sitting area. I don't see a need to have too much. I mean, he's happy where he's at. I'm going to put a bathroom in here. All these are temporary. They're all filled with random stuff. Like one for clothing, miscellaneous. These two are just junk, and this is weaponry. Come on up. And that's pretty much all that's up here is the power armor rack with 2 sets of armor. I have 2 more I need to bring over. The flag, and don't mind the dressers not staying. Oh, on the outside of this building, I forgot to show you guys because it's not lit up. Again, I'm still working on getting the power. But you have Slog, and over here, if you guys can see it, it says farm. You can barely see it, but it's there. So let's go upstairs. I keep thinking the upstairs is up there. When you come up, you're greeted by a picture and this. I gotta add some decorations to it. Come on over if you have a non-functional light. Again, still trying to get that to work. I have this nice little cozy area. You can play your holo tape, your telephone, a nice picture. I gotta fill that up with magazines. I think I'm gonna put like an office area over here. This is all maintenance. I put a light, I gotta get the power to it, but this is all maintenance. So if there's an issue anywhere, you have that. The bar, I gotta get all the stuff to stock it all, but that is the bar. Got a jukebox. I'll probably put like a small table and chairs in this section here. That way you can sit and have a drink. This is your guard shack with a pick pistol. I'll put a rifle on every single one of these when I get there. You have the salon. You have the restroom, if you couldn't tell. Oh, I put it right over the damn sign. Oh, I'm gonna have to move that. I didn't even notice. Whatever. I'll just make it look like they changed their mind. I'm leaving it. But anyway, you have this here. I don't have a tub. I don't know if I want to put a tub in here because I really don't have another half wall that I can use other than a concrete wall. So we'll see. For crying out loud, they do have a pool. Just saying. Anyway, you come up to the second floor. You're gonna have some guard shacks up here. Same layout. You got a bar stool table with a gun. This one has a coffee cup on it. A whole bunch of harbor, fish stuff here. I really like the buoys. And that's part of the reason why I have multicolored chairs. It really makes it bright and colorful up in here. I'm debating whether to put pictures up here. I might. But we have the kitchen area. Now I had all this nice and neat and stacked, and Wiseman came in here and made a total mess of the place. And I know it was Wiseman because I caught him doing it. A little barricade to keep people from falling down to the first floor, second floor, whatever you want to call it. But we put a shelf, found some bowling pins, put a whole bunch of beds with cabinets and pictures and steam trunks with rugs in between. Put candles in there. That's a cute little place up here to sleep. Have that vantage point. Yeah, it gets a little bit noisy with the generator in this area, but you get used to it. I barely even noticed it, honestly. This vantage point here. This is how that truck got caught on fire. Between somebody up here shooting and that turret blowing it up. Come over here, you have some more buoys. A vase collection. I need to put one more vase here as soon as I find that. And you got the flag. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorite builds. You got the gaming section. Very nice and cozy. And here I go knocking the lamp down. This poor lamp has been knocked down more times than I can count. Please stay up. So there's that. Hope you liked the tour. Hope it gives you some ideas. You know, what you can do. I didn't really have the option to go find things around the area like I do in Sanctuary. So
good to see you.
The stuff around here is really limited, so don't be discouraged if you can't find a whole lot of stuff. But this is the Slog. This is my happy, humble abode for my character. And as soon as I get some more settlers in here, we'll start manning the store and the guard shacks and stuff like that. I just gotta send people over here. But, oh, and if you guys could be so kind, can you please help me with the wiring situation? I am, like, in dire need of trying to get power, and I can't figure it out. I have this.
Well, this is all very exciting.
Let me put some light on it. I have that connected to that here, and the door worked when I originally did it, and I put this up here thinking, okay, well, it needed a switch, but I'm thinking about deleting this. I also have a switch, but it's like nothing's working to get this door to drop down, so it's constantly open and I don't like it. So anything can wander in here, like said bears when I came back the last time. And if it wasn't for these turrets shooting the hell out of it, it probably would have been in the settlement, but all my settlers were out here fighting this bear. So, yeah, if you could help me out with that, that'd be really appreciative in the comments section. But yeah, this is the Slog. It's by far my best build. I absolutely love it. So, I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.